Ding, 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 ding. Uh, this the hoe you got shipping out? He's so silly, bro. I can't. He be saying the craziest shit out his mouth. Alright. Okay. Alright, so hey there, happy Mars Day. No, it's Moon Day, sorry. See, I'm gonna do it early. So happy Moon Day, I hope you're doing well. I'm in truth and you are too. Welcome to this week's Mars Day Weekly Vibes. Everything you need to know pertaining to me and my services is located in the description box below for you to see. For this week's Mars Day Weekly Vibes, I'll be channeling with there is Cashapp, who's supporting the Coast High Skin DI Spin. Oops. I forgot today, this week is gonna be Cashapp instead of God. Running and you keep on running. I looked up Seshat and the following came up when I looked up on Google. It says that she's basically an Egyptian goddess. She's a scribe. She's known for writing. She's a record keeper. She's known for knowledge, wisdom, mathematics, astrology, architecture, astronomy, etc., etc. She's related to Thoth in some type of way. Some people say, I saw some people say wife, some say daughter. So maybe she's like some type of female counterpart to him, or just like related to him in some type of way. And then if you look her up, you'll see that she has a marijuana leaf on top of her head. Ask the chat, who are you and how would you like to describe yourself? The following came up, the number 5 came up. And I see that as like change, expression, just having fun, children, inner child, confidence, bravery. And then she also, what came up also were the zodiac signs, Sagittarius and Gemini. And then she said perseverance and divine time, like magic, expression with moderation, patience over time, allowing things to reveal over time, divine timing. Strength is in rest, meditation, and staying centered. That's what I meant. Okay. And yeah, so that's there's a shot for you. If you're an extra sound just reading, know that life is life, and like, comment, share, subscribe to this restriction is helpful. And let's begin this week's Mars the Weekly Vibes. So, journal summary. Down. Journal summary. So there's a lot of people could be seeing a lot of synchronicities. So there was a lot here, right? There's gonna be like ones where you're like, well, I don't care, whatever. So there's a lot of reflection numbers. So there were reflection numbers such as like 7447, 3993, 1331, and then 888, 444, 144, 1717. A lot of 80s numbers, specifically 87 stood out, but there was also 84 and 81, and then we had 777, 1111, 666, 369, 333, and 222. The first note I got from everything all piled together: indoctrination, ritualistic, and ritualistically. First one. Indoctrination and ritualistically enforcing a matrix, and something about it is being very strict about it or whatnot. Yeah, so there's something here about indoctrination and all that stuff, and like being ritualistic or consistent and very strong and repetitive when it comes to enforcing some type of matrix or some type of like way or whatnot. There's some energy there with that. You are being watched, or you may be spied on, and it could be a group. It could be a group. It could be men too, or boys. I don't know, teens. But then we have the next note we have here is progress, forward movement, and this is in love and or money, and this could be literally and or figuratively. And then the next one here we have some like plants, herbs. So I have here juniper, rose, and honeysuckle, and I put plants, and then maybe, and it's something about maybe how they are functioning in the moving parts of your life. So maybe there's something with herbs and plants and flowers that like helps you with a moving part of your life. It's supposed to function as a moving part of your life. And then there's something with Kendrick Lamar's song DNA and royalty. I got royalty, got loyalty inside my DNA. That was coming into my head when I was going over some of these things. Some of y'all, your name could start with A, because the two things that came up for this next thing started with A. Maybe your name starts with A or something with A. Maybe it doesn't have to be with that. It's just like a coincidence. But yeah, there's something about what you call it. It could be something about CPR and airway, but there's something about maybe you need to try breath work, because asthma and anxiety came up. Asthma and anxiety, so try breath work or whatnot. That could help both of that. And then the last one here, Egyptians, Lemurians, Atlanteans, and I put water people. I don't think it's that. It's something very specific, but I was just broad about it the way I put it. So Egyptians, Lemurians, Atlanteans, and water people. And then there was something about extinct and DNA. There was something about DNA and extinct. And then I just heard like an attempt to limit or extinct. All right, so that's that. And let's go into where we are currently. Currently, we are at the age of Aquarius, where there's rebellion, changes, epiphanies, all that stuff and whatnot. Hey there, Pharaoh. And I'm so hot because I'm gonna leave it alone. Okay, so there's like rebellion, changes, epiphany, humanity. Yeah. And then Within that, we are in Taurus season. Taurus season started on April 20th, 2026. This is going to end on May 20th, 2026. And Taurus is known as the following. It's known as the bull. It is the I have sign. It is the fixed sign. It is the earth sign. It is ruled by the planet Venus. It is a divine feminine sign. The emerald, the rose quartz, the diamonds are the gemstones associated with Taurus. The neck and the throat are anatomically associated with Taurus. The Hierophant, the Empress are the major arcana cards in the tarot deck that are associated with Taurus. And Taurus can be described as the following: preserving, down to earth, stable, stubborn, possessive, prosperous, dependable, physical, sensual, strength, tenacity, virility, power, calm, and peaceful. Can be ill-tempered and wicked, love, stability, and security. Learn about our tastes, pleasures, artistic inclinations, love life, money matters, what makes us happy, hard worker, pleasures, comfort, wealth, stubborn, and rooted, possessiveness. And we're gonna go straight into the card reading. Give me a second. What the? Okay. Woo. Let's go to the card reading. There could be something with Professor Snape and always. And if you want to listen to, so there could be something with Harry Potter, Professor Snape, and always. And if you would like to, you can listen to this song called Floating by Tall Black Guy. I'm going to put it in the thingy. How can you destroy something that created you? Like, how could you destroy something that was primordial to you? I'm putting it in the playlist or whatnot. Give me a second. I'm being very intentional on like what I say and da da da. So there's much more that I'm seeing here, but like, how can you like destroy something that made you, that was primordial to you? Okay. Especially if it's not like, I'm gonna leave it alone, because we know the vibes. Yeah. Bottom deck, the summary of the clarity cards is Queen of Pentacles. Top of the deck, you're watching this right now, is the Knight of Rods, Knight of Wands. Bottom of the summary of the card that came out is Cleopatra. Top of the deck, user watching this right now, is Rhodochrosite. That's what I mean, love. You can't destroy it, babe. It's cute. It's cute. That's my favorite song. When I got heaven here with you. Okay. For this week's Mars Day Weekly Vibes, the card that came out is the House of God. The Tower card. Bottom of the deck, the summary of that is the Seven of Cups. Top of the deck, user watching this right now, is the Queen of Wands. To clarify the House of God Tower card, you got the Judgment card, you got the Five of Rods, Five of Wands, and you got the Tower card. And then you got Scorpio here. Let's do the charms first. Forever. I promise this my move forever. I promise this my move forever, forever and ever. Forever. Do you see my crochet stuff? Forever. Always. The vibrations are coming in. That's what I'm saying. Something is like, it is what it is. I'm getting primordial. I'm getting, yeah, it is what it is. Judgment called. We have a dragonfly, the battle, and the battle meaning it has the number sequence 1010 here, and it has Gemini here, and it says confusion. Something may have been built on lies or illusion, inner rebalance, destruction of harmony, and needing to start over again. Lessons, life lessons. You? Some of y'all may need to reset, or you are resetting. So Shat is advising that. All confusion and bullshit illusions are being destroyed. They're being dissipated away. Oh wow! Dragonfly, the good omen, the good meaning. Number 9 here, and then Pisces and Libras here. And it says genuine concern of what's in the unknown, the dark. Excitement, jitters, or anticipation in a new beginning when there's risk. Joy, happiness, inner knowing, and hope. Let's build this to what it really is supposed to be. What it's really supposed to be, okay? There's some subtle energy of like, there is no letting what is BS just happen. If it's happening, it's going to be destroyed so quick. The plans are not going to go through. It's going to be destroyed, like, or something's going to seem so obvious that that's not it. And I'm telling you, and I feel like, I don't know, the energies, I feel like they had enough. Like, so nothing, all that. And then we did all of that, blah, blah, blah. All right. And some of y'all could be seeing 777 a lot, or you will be seeing 777 a lot, or something about that. There's something here about luck, obviously, 777. And then I heard a ding, 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 ding. There could be something with like the Wheel of Fortune as well, because there's Sagittarius. What? No, not Sagittarius. What's it called? Pisces here. There's something here about unions, like partnerships, whether it's business, family, friends, romantic, and all that stuff. There's something here about, again, marketing, and I heard in the shiny things. And then there's something here also about meant to be, and then meant to be, and then meant to be together. Things aligning, harmonizing, peace and flow. Yeah, there's something is final, and something about the Tower of Babel. The Tower of Babel. Every time I think about the tower, I think about the Tower of Babel. But something about the Tower of Babel, and look that up for yourself if you want to know the deeper meaning. Because I don't want to sit here and waste all this time explaining the Tower of Babel. Look up the Tower of Babel, and it's exactly what I'm saying. There's just people. Yo, I'm telling you, there's groups of people. There's a people. I'm gonna say, because I'm gonna be very blunt. I don't really like talking about them that much because I'm not too sure what it is. And when there's stuff that's like confusion or it's not really like I can't put my finger on it. It's, to me, it's not God. To me, it's not light. So I'm just gonna leave it alone. But there may be something about Masons. I don't know about them or whatever. But every single time I do my best to actually like get the concept, it doesn't really sound right. So I'm just gonna leave it alone. From there, I'm not saying this is good or bad. I'm just saying for now. But I feel like there's something about Masons. There's something with men. I'm not trying to be that, but I'm gonna be that right now because I'm seeing that. I'm seeing that, and then I don't know all this is. I'm seeing that. There's some type of, and then the Tower of Babel is making me think that as well. I'm telling you, look at the Tower of Babel. The Tower of Babel is making me think about that, like men. And this could be literally like the gender men, or it could be like how they say men, but they mean like mankind, like humans. Or it's something with, here we go, all of that stuff. There's something with commerce and all that stuff, all the business stuff, all the political. Um, anyways, this is something like something that's like crumbling or something is gonna be like crashed down, and it is what it is. It's Judgment Day or something like that. Maybe something might be revealed. The veil may be thin, of course, because Scorpio's here. Oh, Scorpio makes me think about thin veils. And then as I'm saying, what is someone using their power for truly? What are you using this power for truly, bro? And is it out of love? I don't think rhodochrosite is love, but the pink is making me think about love. It might not be love, but like, well, it does say it, I guess. Something about the heart. I welcome opportunities that lead to my heart's desires. Guess what is the intention here? Something about a ruler too, a proper ruler and everything like that. Okay. Judgment is being called. Something is what it is. Whether or not you like it or not, something is what it is. There's gonna be some chaos and conflict. Things feel like, yeah, it definitely feels like Seven of Cups. Things feel like they're just gonna be everywhere. I'm just seeing like those scenes, those movie scenes and stuff like that. What flashed in my head randomly too. If you want to watch that movie, watch Mother, Mother with an exclamation point with Jennifer Lawrence. Oh, I love that beautiful woman. But yeah, watch Mother with Jennifer Lawrence. The end of that movie, that's why flashed in my head. That's all I mean is ball. Like, this is like a whole bunch of people scrambling and all that stuff, and then it's making me think about the Tower of Babel. The I used to have like Bible movies and stuff like that. Something about that and I just seeing that scene when like they lost, they weren't able to communicate or anything like or whatever. God made it very disharmonizing for them. Because who do you think you are compared to God and love and the primordial beings? Anyways, so something is gonna be up in confusion, a roar. Something's gonna be deep. Blissings to anybody who's like on sea and water. sea and water, because it just feels like in the middle of an ocean. Maybe this is metaphorically, but blessings to those and whatever God and the energies that be that support our highest good and the highest good sees fits, let that be for you, because I don't know what that's supposed to be for. But anyways, there's something here with magic too, and you know what? Somebody might have some type of magical power, and that's the thing. So there's also certain things where it's like political or like I don't know, man. It's like e-commerce. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Am I saying that? That's what came to my head. Magic. There's something also again about the maritime thing. These people are using magic, and oh, I'm so happy it came up! Yay! Yo, these people are disguising themselves as religious and all that stuff, but they actually are witches and warlocks. I'm telling you, and because everybody else is like not privy to this stuff and they forgot and everything like that, they not understanding it. But anyways, I'm not gonna go too deep into it. People are like cloaking themselves under spirituality, under religion, Christianity, so that people don't like detect that they're doing weird shit. But they actually are using like the magic and all this stuff or whatever, the Queen of Wands, all this stuff for power to like put it over people and whatnot. Um, and then every single time I talk about this stuff, for some reason it has to be something. I don't know what that is. I don't know if I'm gonna figure out this lifetime or anything like that. I don't know what's gonna happen, but something that one of my family members who who's more aware of things like I am versus everybody else in the family, whatever, who don't really like are not into this stuff. He was like, Shani. So after I showed all of you this, cause he called me Shani. Shani, after all of this, like, I have a question. Where did they come from? Who are they? And at first I was just like, just like, uncle, like, whatever. But lately, going deep into this research and like just my own spiritual stuff and just awakening and everything that I'm doing with her, I'm the last question every single time I come to the end of like all of that stuff is always, who are these people? Where did this come from? For real. I don't know if I want to know the answer or not. Man. But yeah, e-commerce or electronic commerce is the buying and selling of goods and services over the internet using digital platforms. Ooh. But yeah. Okay. Scorpio, I am honest with myself. Scorpio sits in contemplation while staring out into the rain. They stay cozy, wrapped up in their favorite blanket, but you but use the rainy night to their advantage. Often stuck with their thoughts, Scorpio uses this time to feel deep and uncover the truth of their current situation. So Scorpio urges you to listen to your intuition about what you've been experiencing. Sometimes the hardest decisions that we make are the ones that we prevent ourselves from making. Remaining in your comfort zone is comfortable, but there is only so much opportunity to grow. Surround yourself with what eases you and stay determined when it comes to accessing your personal truths. Be honest with yourself and stay focused on what you truly need to grow. It may be uncomfortable at first, but you know what is ultimately beneficial for you. The journal prompt here is, what is a truth that I am hiding from? How can I heal from this? Okay. And yeah, the biggest part of magic is to make sure that your energy and you do your own work before doing the magic and stuff, because I'm telling you, if you don't like work on yourself or actively working on yourself and all that stuff, aware of these things, the magic could come out weird or something like that. But yeah, so the house of God is what came out. There's something here overall about a tower. Something is crumbling. Something that was like a unstable foundation or whatever is coming down. Or there's something that I feel like is not good, or it's not up to something, and it's getting like crumbled. I feel. And bottom of the summary of the house of God, the tower card is the Seven of Cups. There is some type of illusion, and I feel like it's being crumbled. Some type of illusion is being crumbled or whatnot. This is gonna sound so crazy. This is gonna sound very crazy. I am not disregarding what they have done to my ancestors. I'm telling you, illusion is not just hallucinating and seeing fake shit. Like they could physically put things. I'm trying to tell you. What about like makeup and stuff like that? Like illusion. Makeup is physically being put on the face. Like I don't know. I'm gonna quickly say this. I'm not disregarding what happened to our people or anything like that. I do not relate to being to slavery. Whenever there's like some type of, and I'm telling you something with maritime and anytime there's some weird shit where I feel like it's subtly doing slavery stuff, I'm telling you, I literally, and I feel like it's my soul. Feel like it's my ancestors. We were never slaves. We always have been royal. We always have been magical. We always have been cosmic, beyond. Always have been it. Okay. We always have been it, even if they put the illusion of, to the point that they had to physically force and do weird shit to do all that slavery stuff. All that is illusion. I don't give a fuck. We were never slaves. We were always good. These were people who were capturers, okay, of royal people. I don't give a damn. Like, so I do not like. I don't relate to the slavery thing because I never was. I feel like it was an illusion. And it happened, but I feel like it was forceful illusion. It gets physical, but I'm seeing that here, and this is what I'm trying to say. I'm wondering if there's some energy of like this is not going to be recreated again. We are not recreating this bullshit. Whether it's like the slavery thing with black people, maybe it's like just in general that I know what it is. It's like a lot of stuff that they're doing. You know what I mean? And the politics and of course what's being shown, but what's even being happening underneath that people are not aware of going on and stuff like that. Like I feel like there's something about some type of illusion, or there's like also a void right now, and it's like it's open space for things, and I feel like there's like such a huge like fixation on not allowing some BS being created through this Seven of Cups, through this void, through this void of possibilities or whatnot. It's gonna be stopped at the door. Like there's not gonna be anything supporting it. People gonna be ignoring it, leaving it alone. Like no support. It's gonna be dry, like the Sahara Desert. Because clarity, the truth. Top of deck user watch this right now is Queen of Wands. There's something here about someone's aura of power. Someone's aura of power. I want to read it. Queen of Wands. I was right there too, dang it. You may have many things up in the air right now, many ongoing projects, and you are doing a fine job of multitasking. Your hands are full. Yet you will be successful when you keep your focus on the end results. Tap into the magical flow of your passion. There is a vortex of energy carrying you through to your destiny. So keep steadily focused on your ultimate vision and align all actions accordingly. Maybe some type of use of like your energy, magic, or something like that. Some of y'all are healers. Some of y'all are like, ooh, hope priestesses of hope. Some of y'all could be into biology, the human body, health. Some of y'all are related to the Merkaba or Archangel Metatron, or you should like look it up and stuff like that. So to clarify, the House of God is the Judgment card, the Five of Rods, and the Tower card. Yeah, something is final. Things are going up in a roar. Winds of change, and it's gonna be super felt. It's gonna be super easy to like see, and it's felt or whatnot. So we have here Scorpio heavy, and then we have here I think that's it. Scorpio and Aries heavy, both of them. You could be that sign, it could be Chart, could be NG or Venus, it could be the Planetary Pisces, it could be the anybody around you, all that stuff. So that's that for this week's Mars Day Weekly vibes. If you like a personal reading, you can visit my link tree. You can email me 7 days time. They're supposed to be in the description of my speed. See you, like, comment, share, subscribe to me. Appreciate it, helpful, and peace out. Boop, boop, boop. Bye.